This chapter of Boruto. It's too heavy-handed. I mean, I get the whole foreshadowing aspect of, oh, so this makes sense now, but that's not what this is. This is way too heavy-handed. You have a Rasengan, you have a Toad summoning. I mean, come on. It's the same as having a freaking sign on his forehead saying, I am Jiraiya. I mean, Kashin Koji. If he's actually Jiraiya, then I think it's executed poorly. Because it's A, it's too heavy-handed, and B, it's an entire renovation. It's an entire renovation to his current persona. That's the way I see it. That is the way I see it. The only way he could be Jiraiya, in my perspective, and still hold merit, make the story hold merit as being, reasonable. The only way this is possible is if he is under such heavy genjutsu that he actually believes his name is Kashin Koji. That's what I think. Because certain things just don't add up. Certain things don't add up. And this actually makes me think that maybe this... I heard this theory on Tumblr. I don't know the name of the guy. But this guy posted a theory on Tumblr. Sorry, not Tumblr, Reddit. And in this theory, he posts this picture of Jiraiya with his 3 pupils, and one of them is, of course, Minato Namikaze, the 4th Hokage. But one of them is another guy, and he basically says that Kashin Koji might be that fellow. And to be honest, I would love that theory more than it being Jiraiya, because... Sure, I mean, it being Jiraiya is... I've said before, I don't mind Jiraiya coming back because we haven't had an explicit confirmation that he's dead, because we haven't seen his body. We just saw him slowly fall into the water with multiple stab wounds. But it would make sense if he wasn't Jiraiya because, A, Kashin Koji's arm is attached to his body, Jiraiya's isn't. You have multiple other injuries, and just... It just doesn't make sense from that standpoint. There's a lot of things missing. So that other theory this guy presented, in my perspective, makes a bit more sense. And it's nice and pleasant because we don't know that much about Minato's generation. We know more about the generation before them, the Sannin generation. We know about the Sannin... We know more people in the Sannin generation than we do Minato's generation. There are only 2 people we know in Minato's generation. And they are Minato and Kushina. That's it. That is it. The people we know for certain are in the Sannin generation are the Sannin themselves. That's 3, already beating the 2 in Minato's generation. Then we have Sakumo, Kakashi's father. And then we have, I think his name is Dan, who is, Tsunade's former lover. I mean, so introducing people from Minato's generation I think would be beneficial because this is a missing gap we don't know that much about. I honestly think the 2 generations that got the most people are Kakashi's generation and Naruto's generation. That's it. Those 2 are the generations that we've seen the most people in. And it'd be interesting to add people from those other generations, especially Minato's generation, that we don't know that much about. And it would be interesting to have the dynamic of, okay, he is my grandfather's former teammate, from Boruto's perspective. And it's going to be interesting as well because Kashin Koji said something along the lines of, to be expected from Orochimaru's son. And someone who would be a pupil of Jiraiya would most definitely have known Orochimaru way back during the days where he allied himself with the Hidden Leaf. No doubt about it. He would have been the Asuma to he would have been in the same relationship Asuma would have been to Naruto if Kashin Koji... That would be Kashin Koji's relationship with Orochimaru. And then Orochimaru's son... Yeah, so... You get my point. That's my spiel about Kashin Koji. And also the jutsu don't match. Yes, he has the Rasengan, he has the Toad summoning, but then you have the Genjutsu. And you also have this amazing fire style that doesn't extinguish. And we've seen Jiraiya's fire style. It's powerful, but it's not like, oh, you cannot extinguish my fire. It's not Amaterasu level. It's not Kashin Koji level. It isn't. It simply is not. Now, in terms of quantity, that's different. We've seen Jiraiya produce such quantity, like a huge quantity of fire before. So in terms of quantity, Jiraiya trumps Kashin Koji. In terms of quality, the quality of fire, how extinguishable is the fire, Kashin Koji easily trumps Jiraiya. Now, and also Genjutsu. If you remember in the Boruto episode where you see it's Kashin Koji, because you see the little beard and the cape, basically perform Genjutsu on Tono. And again, Jiraiya has previously stated he's pretty bad at Genjutsu, and the only way for him to use Genjutsu is to summon two toads. And it's not the type of Genjutsu where you basically control someone, like he did with Tono and also with Ao. I mean, no, that's not where it is. It simply isn't. You can't go from being crap at Genjutsu by yourself to being this masterful, because as it was previously established, there are Genjutsu types, and Jiraiya simply isn't one. That aside, let's talk about Kawaki. And this is the thing about Kawaki, he's a mystery. We know nothing about him, and I'm not going to talk that much about him because, yeah, I don't know. Is he a member of Kara? I don't know, he has a tattoo, but, you know, kind of seemed like Kashin Koji was after him. So, he's a big mystery at this point, and I think speculating will just lead us to dead ends, and I don't think it's going to lead us anywhere. I don't think we have a sufficient amount of information for us to make conclusions about the current state of Kashin Koji, except for the fact that he's pretty powerful because he took that many bots by himself, and also because Konohamaru Saratobi commented on his abilities. So that's all I have to say for this review of Boruto. I know this is late, and for my new subscribers, this is my Egyptian setting. I hope you guys enjoy it. Until next time, guys, this is Anime Gypsy, and I'm out. See you guys later. Bye.